What's up, YouTube's PZZScene here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I have done this before, but I'm going to be doing something, I haven't done it in quite a while. I'm going to be showing you guys what is on my iPod Touch as of Saturday, November 10th, 2012, alright? The reason why I'm doing this video is because it is getting close to that time for the what will hopefully be annual 12 Days Till Christmas app reviews. Yes, I'm gonna try to do that this year. I'm pretty sure I will do it again this year. The only reason why I didn't do it last year, and I actually did post about this in a video. The only reason I did not do this last year is because the day I wanted to start doing this, which was December 13th, my grandpa actually died, which was not a very good way to start the series, because I was immensely sad by that, as you could imagine. So I just decided, you know what, whatever. And also there was, like, exams and such, and, there will be exams when I'm doing it this year, probably, if there's not a lot of snow, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm pretty sure that we will be able to do it this year. But anyways, first of all, check out that awesome background. Yeah! That is a breast cancer awareness background that I made. Let me actually do this. Yeah. Boom. That is a, I made this, like, literally, I just threw it together in, like, 5 minutes, while waiting for my physics class to start. Just threw this thing together super quickly for Pink Day, which is a thing. A school spirit day, yeah, that's right, for breast cancer awareness and such. It was Pink Day, you had to wear pink. I did not wear pink, but I decided to make a cool little school wallpaper for my school laptop. So that's what I made, and I just sort of use it as my iPod. And I like it so much on my iPod that haven't changed it yet. So yeah, anyways, that's the background. If you want it, I will consider putting it on my blog, because then I'll actually have another use for it, or for my blog. I'll be able to actually post something to it, because I haven't posted to that thing in a while. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so this is my home screen. There's not really a whole lot to see here. As you can probably tell, I am a very big fan of the layout that was way back in iOS, or actually it wasn't even called iOS, an iPhone OS 2.2.1. When I got my iPod Touch 2nd generation, this is the layout it was defaulted to. I honestly cannot stand it to not be in this layout. So yeah, every time I update or get a new iPod, or update the software and it just resets the layout, I have to reorganize it the way I had it, because I'm just used to this. Anyways, let's go ahead and start down here in the dock. I really don't have much in the dock. I have a camera app, and here I've got these basic apps, and I also have Twitter. I also have Facebook, but yeah, Facebook, pretty cool. This page, we're starting to get into more interesting stuff. You might notice I don't really have that much on my iPod. I'm trying to keep my app count very low. It kind of, just so I can have more space to, store videos on that I record, and it also, helps with the performance, less lag because of the fewer icons equals less lag, or not lag, but I guess lag spikes or something, I don't know. Less dropped frames when you're swiping between screens, so that's important. Anyway, first thing you'll see right there is Minecraft Pocket Edition. That is the full version. Alright, and I'm not really going to open any of these apps. I might open one or two of them, but I'm mostly just going to read off what they are, okay? Now in here, I've got my iWork folder. As you can see, I've got pages right there and numbers right there. I really do not use this as much as I initially thought I did, but it is really nice to have, because sometimes if I need to make a document on the fly, I can do that pretty simply. Next, we're moving into my games folder. Very few games. I really just don't I don't really play that many games on this thing, besides Minecraft Pocket Edition, which I play almost nightly. Snake Galaxy, Flow Free, Tiny Wings, Enigmo, Enigmo 2, Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite, and Bad Piggies. Alright, I am considering getting Angry Birds Star Wars, just so you know. I'm considering that, because I'm actually intrigued by it. I really wonder how that works. I haven't watched any video gameplay of it yet. In my Apple folder, we have iMovie, iBooks, and cards. I almost said iCards, but that's not really what it's called. Next we have Google Chrome, then we have eBay, then we have Words Free. As you can see, I do have a notification there. And Geekbench. Next up, well, newsstand. Miscellaneous. Alright, as you can see, I've got a Zippo Lighter app in here. I've got Minecraft Explorer Pro. Something really cool about Minecraft Explorer Pro, just to show you. This is sort of like having the Minecraft Wiki with you at all times. I mean, it's not nearly as good, as in-depth as the Minecraft Wiki, but it's pretty good. You get decent amount of information if you're just curious about what something does, if you want to know if a particular item that you think exists in the game does exist in the game. It doesn't have all of them, but the ones that it doesn't have, you're more than likely aren't going to be looking up really, or you're not really going to be excuse me, looking up that often. And usually the ones that are not really available through the this particular UI here, and I'm on the Pocket Edition version, through this little thing here, if you search, you sometimes actually can find pages, items that are actually not really accessible through this GUI, I guess. But one thing that's really cool is that it has a skin studio. So yeah, if you want to create a skin for your character, you can do that. Here's some skins that I've just been messing around with. So yeah, anyways, that's enough about that. Next up we have Simply Mine, very similar to Minecraft Explorer Pro, except it's very, very simple, but it does have a few tools in it that Minecraft Explorer Pro does not have, such as a circle guide. I'm cold and shaking and shivering, so that's why I'm sort of talking weird. And it has a few other things like trading charts, and I think it does have the items ID chart thing that's pretty handy. Stuff like that. Next to that we have Poker Hands. This is quite literally the only thing you can do with this app after the splash screen is just look at this. This is basically all it does. Except it says Play Poker. Oh. I didn't notice that. Maybe that must be a new feature. But when I originally got it, this is literally all the app was just this reference chart. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then we have Skype, Passbook, Starbucks, Google, Speed Test, Yelp, and SC Timer. After that, we have, under Business, we have PayPal and PayPal here. I would really like to get that thing, but just haven't really gotten around to it yet. Plus, I really don't know what I'd use it for. So, yeah, I don't really do a lot of selling stuff. I don't really sell a lot of stuff, so we'll have to look into that later. Oh, whoa, Amazon. Well, actually, no, close, Amazon, close. My home button is messing up, by the way. I really don't know why. Okay. Yeah, then we have Amazon. I don't know why. I actually really do not know why I freaked out that much when I opened it. After that, we have Google Earth. Under photography, we've got a few things here. We've got camera, 360, Popsicolor, and photo Pocket Booth. As you can see, I have not yet opened Pocket Booth. And then next to that, we have a web link to the forum, to the Minecraft forum. That is basically it. So, I'm not really going to... I mean, if you want to, you can sort of start thinking about apps you might want to suggest for the 12 apps till Christmas thing, but I'm not really going to say you have to do it today. I'm actually thinking I'm probably going to make that video, where I ask you for your suggestions, maybe sometime this upcoming week or maybe even next week. Because we're still so early in November, I don't really want to do that, but I kind of want to get it started in November, because I remember 2 years ago I had a really big problem with getting enough requests in, but I really do not think I need, I really think I'll be able to get enough, before too long, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyways, there you guys go. Also, do keep in mind I do not have an iPhone 5 or an iPod Touch 5th generation. This is still an iPod Touch 4th generation, so certain apps, I really do not think there's that many, but some apps will probably not be compatible with this. Just keep that in mind. And as well, certain games might be a little bit more laggy on this, because this thing is certainly starting to get a little bit slow. So there you go. But anyways, that's it. That's what's on my iPod for now. So thanks for watching. This will be a nice reference video for you guys when you are choosing the app that you want to request, or apps. And I'll probably have a few more by then. We'll see. So anyways, thanks for watching, and adios.